Ladies and gentlemen, this now is a heavyweight contest, a match made over 30 minutes, 6 rounds, 5 minutes each, with one single pinfall, submission or knockout to decide. In the red corner on my left, ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you from Ashford in Kent, Romany Riley. And his opponent in the blue corner on my right, from Walthamstow in London, Big Bear John Elijah.
So John Elijah, this real giant, not so necessarily in height, but in width, the power of that back and the shoulders and muscles there in the upper arm, really tremendous. And his opponent, also a big man, exactly the same weight, curiously enough, 15 stone 7, Baz Romany Riley.
Seconds away, round 1.
So both men at 15 stone 7. Neither has got any excuse there giving away any weight. It's Romany Riley with his flash trunks, dark and white strip on the top there. And if we can't see his trunks at any time, the white socks showing above the wrestling boots will help identify. There's bound to be a few strength holds in this one, especially from Elijah. John Elijah from Walthamstow, Riley from Ashford in Kent. And that's how easy it is to get out of a head scissors on the condition that you've got the opponent's feet in exactly where you want them. Certain amount of power there, and the grommet to finish. A lift from a grommet hold, but he hadn't got it on exactly right. Couldn't have had, he wouldn't have been allowed to do that. Single finger interlock. Notice the Elijah's left wrist, left hand holding the right wrist there. To make sure it stays steady. Only when he gets at the backhammer position does he relax it. So Riley with a side headlock attack now. Grapevine, Elijah trying to hold his balance. He's done it well, pushing his man forward so that he gets the near arm into a backhammer. Oh, yes.
4.
The head scissors again to Riley. Riley going for the referee's hold, but Elijah didn't. And there comes the power of the left arm. Takes the weight out of a backhammer if you can do it. Again, Riley going for the same arm. Didn't reach the backhammer at first. Nice over the top and a rolling arm follow up to a cross press. Just one fall, remember, decides this bout. Just under a minute now to go in round one. Toe and ankle, Elijah, but he was spun out before it operated. Double finger in a lock, not the sort of hold to be in against Elijah at all when you're on your knees. But the bell could save him here. And John Elijah not a bit happy to hear the bell. At that particular instant, he had the tremendous advantage, and he was going to make more of it. John Elijah, who came up through the amateur ranks, the Sparta Club in Shoreditch, another famous amateur wrestling club. He had 4 years there before turning part-time pro in July 1970. His hobby, and I never know how to pronounce this, paleontology, I think it is. Anyway, it's a study of evolution.
Seconds away, round two.
Round two, 5 rounds to go. John Elijah versus Baz Romany Riley. And one fall decides this spot. Elijah, the bearded man with the plain black trunks, going for the grapevine and opposite arm lever. He hasn't got the lever on, more a lock. And Riley still manages to counter it, or at least escape from it. Bear hug, another Elijah special. Any strength hold, but especially the bear hug. Even Riley's going to have to think a little bit to get out of this one. As Elijah did it for him by releasing. Headbutt to the stomach to follow. And walk straight into another. He really struts around the ring, Elijah, doesn't he? Got those pressure points to the side of the neck pretty well, though. And the throw nicely, and Riley going straight into the lady with the green dress the other side there. She's all right. Elijah, but next door to the same lady that time. She just missed it. The gentleman with her gets it this time. So the Elijah right leg really holding that arm lever on. Until then. So again, the counter move by Baz Riley. Wish we could see more of this man in the ring. He really has become a class heavyweight. He's got something to contend with here, but he's doing pretty well against this powerhouse from Walthamstow. got it dead right that time.
4, 5, 6, 7.
This time he twitches, he switched it nicely, and Elijah takes it. But it doesn't worry him too much. He just bounced off it. Leg spread. It's a great way out of a hole like that, with 1 minute to go. Elijah pretty fast in with those wrist grabs to get the arm lever on. And a high back hammer locked off there. Hammer lock to Elijah. Referee D'Orazio has had nothing to do in this bout at all so far. Let's hope it keeps up. Nice backdrop. Oh, he went faint to go to full Nelson, but didn't arrive. And follows up with a stranglehold. And a headlock in there too, I believe. No, just a stranglehold, but on the bell anyway. Yes, remaining a good sporting bout so far as we have a look at Basil Riley. Romany Riley, as he's known, from Ashford in Kent, 15.5 stone. First time we saw him was February 74, only just a year or so ago. 1 year amateur experience only, turning pro in 70. Trains for the weights and swimming. His ambition, of course, is the heavyweight title of Great Britain. He's got something to go because it's held now by the giant from Wales, Gwyn Davis.
Seconds away, round 3.
Round 3, 4 to go. 1 fall decides this bout. Elijah on the right there with the plain trunks and the beard. Baz Riley, Romany Riley, his opponent. The first fall is the one that counts. Nicely, full back drop kick by Riley. He's got some tricks, this fellow.
3, 4,
for a heavyweight.
5, 6, 7.
Almost in the Steve Vita class now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So the strength, shoulder check by Elijah. If he goes for the grapevine now, he's got Riley in trouble again. He's got that arm lever in between the headlock. Well, Riley came out with a pretty neat counter there. Trying to force that double wrist lock in the backhammer position from the top, Riley, but he's going to find it very tough on that Elijah left arm. So powerful. He gives up eventually.
1, 2, 3.
Elijah nearly joining us on our ringside table.